I know she wanna be popping all over the gram. When the cameras come out, wanna hold my hand. Must be out of your mind, do you know who I am? Man, you killing.
What's going on, YouTube? Today we're making a protein pizza. I'm not gonna really show you guys how. Basically, you just get this crust from Walmart, thin crust. We got some pizza sauce that's very low in fat, low in carbs. We're gonna put this meat on there. So it's 1 serving size of lean ground beef, 1 serving size of chicken. Me and Ashley are gonna split this right here in half. I get this side, she gets that side. She's gonna put some pepperoni on there. We're gonna put some spinach on there. It's gonna taste really good. It's high in protein, low in carbs, really low in fat, and we'll show you guys the end product. Ella, if you guys are wondering, Ella's doing great. Look at her little collar. She's a freaking princess. She looks like she just left the Oscars. What's going on, guys? Right now it is 10:10, Tuesday. About to have our metabolic nutrition, sour green apple. I had a Monster about an hour ago, so I am just gonna have like 1 scoop, one heaping scoop, because we're doing cardio. I don't recommend taking a pre-workout and then going to go do cardio first. I always save my cardio for last. So 1 scoop. Throw a little bit in. Yeah, so today we're gonna be doing back and biceps. I'm absolutely destroying my back. Alright guys, I'm gonna see you guys in the gym in 3, 2. What's going on, YouTube? You know who it is. Coming at you guys with another commentary. Today's topic, what are we going to discuss in? It's in the thumbnail. Basically, I decided to do a video and kind of do what I would do if I was fat again, so you can kind of avoid the mistakes that I made. So, as you guys may or may not know, the way I lost weight was because of, first of all, no one taught me, so I kind of didn't know how. I don't know anything about this, you know what I'm saying? And YouTube wasn't really explaining it correctly. So what I would do is I just started. So what I did is I just ran 30 minutes a day, every single damn day. Like nothing stopped me, and I don't care if it was the weekends or like that. I ran 30 minutes a day, non-freaking stop. And I ate way less. That's literally how I lost weight. But what's the problem with that? The problem is I had no muscle. So my skin, I was losing weight very quickly, and I had a little bit of loose skin afterwards. So if I could go back and I know what I know now, if I could go back, I would lose weight a totally different way. And I want you guys to learn from this. So in school, they always taught us, especially Hope class, PE class, whatever kind of class you're in, health class, they would always say, just eat less carbs, and just exercise, you know, like running or something like that. Guys, please do not do what I did. Do not run for 30 minutes. Do not eat way less. Why would you want to put your body through that? It is not necessary. I just became so sick of it that I just, started it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was it. So, like I said, no one taught me. So, I just had to learn. If I could go back and be fat again, I would. And I would do it a whole nother way. And the way that I would do it is, one, I would find out what the hell my macros are. Find out how to calculate my macros, find out what my macros, like basically how do I count my macros, you know what I'm saying? So what you need to do is you need to find out what your macros are. Everybody has different macros, macronutrients, carbs, fats, and proteins. Everybody has different macros. So what I would do, and it's called flexible dieting, basically allows you to eat almost anything you want if it fits your macros. So I can eat bad fats, good fats, whatever, as long as it fits my macros. So if I could go back, well, that's exactly what I would do. I would figure out how to calculate my macros, how to figure like what my macros are. I'd figure out how to weigh my macros out, how to count them, obviously, and then I would just figure out how to work out, and then figure out my cardio routine. That's literally all I would do. And I guarantee you, if I did that way over again, I would have been shredded the first time I lost weight. Because, like I said in other videos, I lost weight and then I just gained weight after that for muscle. So I just ate a lot and I exercised, work out, and then I just gained a lot of muscle like that. And then I figured out what my macros were by myself. I figured out how to count my macros by myself. And it's kind of common sense, but for new people, it really isn't. So like I said, it took me a lot of researching to figure this stuff out over time. But yeah, if I could go back, I would lose weight a whole nother way. I would work out because, one, I burn fat for 24 hours. So I'd go back and I'd go back in the gym. I wouldn't care anymore. I would just go back and work out. I would do cardio 3 times a week, stair climber. I wouldn't run because that puts pressure on your knees, especially if you're overweight. It might not lead to injuries tomorrow or next week, but it can lead to injuries in 2 months from now. You get where I'm going? So I wouldn't run. I wouldn't even do the elliptical. I wouldn't do anything. I would do the stair climber for 20 to 40 minutes, depending on how I feel, and I would work out for about an hour, and that's it. If you've never worked out before, when you start working out, you'll notice the most gains. As long as you do more powerlifting movements instead of like little cable bullshit. I remember there was this one guy asked, he was asking, why isn't my chest growing? Well, your chest isn't growing because the first exercise you do when you go in the gym is fucking chest flies. You're not out here doing incline dumbbells. You're not out here doing incline barbell. You're not out here doing decline. You're not out here doing regular flat bench trying to increase your strength. That's what I'm saying. So focus on power movements. Try to get out of the gym within an hour. Do 15 to 40 or 20 to 40 minutes of cardio on the stair climber. Figure out what your macros are. Figure out how to count your macros. And that's it. You'll get shredded. You'll lose body fat and you'll gain muscle. That's the whole goal. Even if you're a woman or you're a girl, the whole goal here is obviously you want a toned butt. Obviously you want a small waist. And obviously you want a little bit of tone in your arms. Obviously not huge arms like a regular bodybuilder. But you know what I'm saying? Like you want that tight look. And you want the firm, tight butt. And that's exactly what this stuff does to you. You know what I'm saying? Girls, do squats, do like power movements like that. If I was a girl, I'd focus on back a lot. I would focus on my legs a lot, and I would focus on my arms and my shoulders a lot. You really don't have to do chest. That's completely up to you. But that's exactly what I would do. And the same thing. Figure out what your macros are. Count your macros. You know what I'm saying? Do this every single day. It really doesn't take a year. 3 to 6 months, 3 to 7 months. That's really all it takes, guys, depending on where you're at. And I promise you, that is the way to go. If anybody can ever ask me again how to lose weight, that's what I'm going to send them to. Because one, macros, you'll figure out kind of like the portions of foods. It just benefits you all the time. You don't have to do it all the time. Like I said, like for me, since I really know how to count my macros, I can figure out how much carbs is in a thing of rice. I can figure out all this stuff. It really helps you guys in the long run. So try that out. Hope this helps. Like this video. I love you guys. And comment down any questions you guys have. I'll answer them or maybe even put it in the video. And weight loss program in the description.